Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunless Skies. I'm G and I'm having a crisis because I just finished recording the first episode of the Ferris storyline in Linear Bounded Phoenogram and my throat is fucked. So, I am going to Sunless Skies and we're gonna fuck some shit up. But my aunt is in London. That's cool. Anyways, my aunt is here. Dear God. Somehow she has found her way to the high wilderness. She's trying to get your attention with the frantic waving of her horrible hat. I know you've seen me. Listen, I've quite exhausted my possibilities here. I'm a serviceable quartermaster. I have friends everywhere and my scones are to die for. How's that for a quick invite? Now let me aboard. Is she even your real aunt? Either way, you'll have to deal with her. Fuck it, sure. Filial piety demands as much, and she does make a damn fine scone. She's an officer. Okay. He smiles with sincere delight. Yeah, take my bag. Her bag is very heavy. And my hat. Her hat is also very heavy. The crew are alarmed when she boards your engine. Their alarm only increases when she begins to pass comment. After a thorough survey of your locomotive, she graces you with a smile. There is work to be done. She's extracted gossip from you before she has even boarded. This woman is skilled. Oh, I lose a savage secret. Fuck you. Okay. So, first of all, I've got enough crew. Let's start with Ambition Jubilation Day. During Jubilation Day, London celebrates its conquest of the sun that once ruled Albion. Before I do this, 1 second, I need to open up my notes. I forgot that I have a document for that. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So, we conquested the sun that once ruled Albion. Clergy of the new sequence, backed by exultant choirs, preach from every balcony, exhorting the light and order of the man-made clockwork sun. Is that, like, the Dawn Machine? Did they manage to get the Dawn Machine working and that's how they killed the star? I wonder. Banners flutter from state buildings. Hosannas are sung to the Queen. Fireworks crack in the sky, dying in brief blazes. The last time you saw the earnest mariner, you attended the festivities together. Watch the burning of a gilded effigy. Purchase a bag of rubbery lumps. Watch the burning of a gilded effigy. In Hyde Park, where avenues are lined with bronzewood saplings broad as old oak, crowds have gathered. The old king flames like at the king of ours' shins. His guilt peels and blackens. When the fire reaches his waist and one arm cracks and falls into the conflagration, the crowd cheers. When you were here with the earnest mariner, she seemed distracted. Once you caught her watching you, fire like gold on her face. When you asked what the matter was, she said, nothing, and turned away. Purchase a bag of rubbery lumps. They don't taste like they did, back when London lay in its gloomy cavern below the earth. Presumably one can't get the lumps, but lump substitutes have been invented. A blessed mystery. It is best not to speculate upon what hides within their crunchy batter. You have been chewing this one for some time, for example, and the less you know, the better. When you were here with the earnest mariner, she bought 1 bag of lumps for you and 2 for herself. She considered herself a connoisseur. Return to the place you last saw your friend. Soon the clocks will chime 11, the hour you parted. The two of you had walked to the edge of Southwark Isle in order to escape crowds. Surrounded by the sky, London sprawled across plates of skyrock connected with bridges, funiculars, stairs, and in less salubrious cases, ladders. Southwark is one of the larger plates. A simple railing discourages you from its edge. The clockwork sun is behind you, dimmed for the night. Stretching before you are darker skies, studded with far, fierce stars. Below, where the lower, poorer districts are caked in smog, the sounds of raucous celebrations continue. The clocks begin to chime. Your friend is not here. You find a bench and wait. Fireworks flare and whistle. The clocks strike 12 at precisely the same second. The horological office keeps them in perfect time. Still, there is no sign of your friend. Clocks chime 1. She is not coming. Your friend missed your appointment meeting. Tracked down where they have been living in London. Ooh. The earnest mariner did not come to your arranged meeting. Something is wrong. The seasoned captain said she was spending most of her time in London. She must have lodgings here. Speak to mutual acquaintances. You'll need to reacquaint yourself with a number of people you have also lost contact with. Ooh, I need the ministry's gratitude. I don't know who that is. Yeah, let's do this one. Kindling. You focus your efforts on the engine sheds and engine yards. After passing through the avid horizon, many sailors trade a ship for a locomotive and the Z for the sky. No one has seen your friend in some time, and not at all since the fire. The fire? Apparently there was a fire in the building where she rented rooms. No bodies were found, but she hasn't been since. You were able to secure the address. Ooh, fuck. Ambition, a mysterious fire. The building your friend lived in was a narrow lodging house, divided into too many apartments. Now it is a blackened husk, still standing only because it's wedged between houses on either side. The constabulary have boarded it up. A pair of homeless gentlemen occupying the opposite doorway are happy to tell you about it. We saw it. Said it was a gas fire. Went blue, didn't it, George? Arr, says George. Blue. Search the ruin. You understand that your friend lived in the garret. Prying aside the boards, you enter. Fire sting claws at your throat. Thin stairs, warped and blackened, lead upwards. But when you set foot on the first step, it collapses. You are forced to inch up, testing each one as you go. The roof has collapsed, exposing the garret to the air. Blackened beams jut like ribs from the slew of tumbled tiles. Search the ruin, but carefully. Bowling shell groans in the slightest wind. Pieces of the puzzle. You unearth a few burned pages from the rubble. None are untouched by the fire, and many are blotted by rain. We managed to pick out a handful of gnomic phrases. Constellations and conjunctions. Chrysanthemum. Amaranthine. Nepentine. Liberation? Meg, the fire that follows, the courtesy's bloodhound. King of Hours, Green Regent. Consult the rolls of Ash. This latter one has the bedeviled Didax name written at the top. If Meg is Spatchcock or Meg, that's two of your acquaintances from the Promise of Days named in these papers. Is this the important work they were helping the earnest mariner with? It's time they talk to you. Promise of Days. That's a New Winchester, isn't it? Yeah, seek the assistance of seasoned captains at New Winchester. Oh, interesting. House without windows. To find the address given in Captain Whitlock's will, you make your way through little used streets in one of London's lower, smunkier levels. On a secluded courtyard flanked by the backs of warehouses and factories stands a tall grey house with one door and no windows. When you knock, a blind butler answers. Yes. Deliver the black box. Fulfill Captain Whitlock's last request. The end of the line. Butlers, please. Oh, Richard has arrived. Please bring him in. Everything has been prepared according to Captain Whitlock's instructions. As you maneuver the black box inside, you ask what those instructions were. It is arranged for Master Jacob's convalescence with us. I understand the young gentleman has suffered from prolonged illness, which has left him unable to speak and afflicted him with a delicate disposition. His expression is entirely impassive. Affairs of the house have been organized in such a way as to never inconvenience him. They require no visitors. Extensive library has been provided for his education. Privacy is paramount. With the box in place, the butler produces a key from his pocket, but waits for you to leave before using it. Thank you for your assistance, madam. Amelia was still with us. We would thank you. Good day. You leave the house without windows behind. The matter of Captain Whitlock's legacy, finally discharged. Wait, so there was a dude in the box? But wasn't the box airtight? How the fuck did he survive? Confused. Alright, now we can finally explore London. Liberated from our prison below the earth and elevated to the heavens. Sprinkled with chimneys, mantled in sooty smog. Here are old, proud buildings transported block by pale block to the sky. Here are new edifices of soaring steel and stone and gleaming glass. The ultimate achievement of Victorian ambition, unhampered by terrestrial concerns. London is a feverish brew of aspiration, empire, and appetite. And for the shop that the Aurora Sommelier mentioned, you must be here somewhere. There! Find the establishment between the roofs of two collapsed houses. Under their steepled walls, it bulges like a tumor. Enter. Floorboards sigh in warning under your feet. Tiling ripples underfoot like the back of an animal. Inside, there are aisles as thin as capillaries, and shelves cauled in thick black fabric. There's no one here. A dusty bronze bell rests atop the equally dusty counter. Call for service. You ring the bell. Chiropterous hoarder. Excuse me? Service! The sound is sharp and silver in the murk. For time, there is nothing. No indication of life in the store until... What are you? Why have you come? If you are a customer, I have nothing right now, nothing I want to sell. Comes a voice from the clutter. The body soon follows the voice, peeling from the gloom. It elongates, stretching upwards, spreading into a flare of burgundy fabric. Under its hood, an unmistakably chiropteran visage. Its eyes dark and curious. It is one of the masters of the bazaar. Though pronounced adversaries of the Empire, one of them still stands before you. Imperious, impossible, and maybe slightly afraid. Ask about the Hesperidian cider. We repeat the Aurora Sommelier's comments with gusto. The words have struck a nerve. Gone! What he wants is gone. No, not gone, but almost gone. But more than a sweet swallow, and that isn't enough to do anything. Movement in the chthonic murk, filled with carnivore purpose. You smell animal musk and hoarfrost on rose petals. and fruit both astringent and sweet. Gone, I could make more. I was Mr. Apples once, as I was once other things, other names, other people. Smell of oil and metal in the stars. You could take me where I need to go. You can almost touch it. Do this for me and I will trade you something very rare, very fine indeed. A pause. My company. Ooh. Recruit the Chiropterous Hoarder. For one reason or another, you do not say no. Ah, spicy! Welcome aboard! You're wiser than most of your kind. I'm so glad that you did not say no. It would have made me unhappy, and that would have made you worse. It feeds oil to one of the dying lamps pendulating overhead. So close, its breath rakes over your skin. Revealed, the Chiropterous Hoarder is massive, stooped, bat-like, where its wings do not strain to imitate humanity. But you did not, so we are now. It searches for the word. Friends. Not hungry things circling in the dark, watching to see who will lay down their guard first. I feel like that's exactly what you're gonna do. Anyways. Explore London. Allow the signalman to curry favor with London's elites. The princess set up a salon, wander the street. Okay. Before we do that, let's just check. Ooh, nice. Who have we got right now? Whoa! Okay. +6 iron, 2 mirrors, establishment, 1 ounce advice. Ounce advice. What's that do? What does ounce advice do? I don't get it. 6 veils, 2 mirrors. I forget what the stats do, and I really wish that it was a little bit more clear about them. Because, like, I don't remember what they do, and I would really like. I know that it's somewhere around here. Mirrors, there we go. Skill of investigating and deducing. Veils. So I want mirrors. I want a lot of mirrors if I want to get a better pet than the fucking rat. Sky rat. Okay, so I can let the... Wait, fuck. Which one was it? Veils? Mirrors. Fuck, I want mirrors. Oh, fuck. Oh, but at the same time, I can go... What if I ride iron for a while, and then I can get mirrors later when they get back? Oh, fuck. Shit, there we go. When they get back. Okay. So, my signaler right now... Hearts, veils, iron veils, veils mirrors. Kind of like the hearts and veils better. Yeah, because veils is cool, but yeah, let's make him the officer. Iron veils, hearts and iron. Yeah, that'll do it. Iron mirrors, hearts. Wow, the Blemigan is just so superior to everyone. Perhaps not. Let's explore. Alright. Yeah, there's the second mint. And they do come back after the second mint, I believe. Oh. Allow the signalman to curry favor with London's elites. He has expressed interest in doing some work in London for you. He will leave your engine. You can pick him any time. Love it. Purveyor of gloomy predictions. I'm going to set up shop in London and offer my services to this generation of builders and industrialists. He sighs. I suppose they're a dreadful bunch, but someone has to stop them making the mistakes we did. He heads off into the smog. It does not look back. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. The signalman is a shabby little consulting office near the station, decades out of fashion. The motto on the cobweb windows reads, "Told you so." Despite its appearance, business is booming. London's elite, unused to being spoken to, frankly consider him a delightful novelty. Cryptic benefactor or ministry gratitude? Let's try to do a cryptic benefactor. I want a space gothic sugar daddy. Men and women with minds of steel and hearts of iron, their friendship could be profitable. In search of grace and favor. I'll do what I can if the pig-headed idiots will listen. The signalman's expression is dour as ever. He never paid attention to me when I was just a worker. He adjusts his bowler and tugs his collar straight. But now I'm a consultant. He heads off from the station, whistling tunelessly. Back in 30 days to receive the fruits of the single man's labors. Alright, so 3rd of September. Let me think. September is... Fuck. I forget. Okay, now I have to fucking count it. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I got lost. Fuck. Shit. Anyways, I'm pretty sure September is one of the short months. So, I need to return to London on the 3rd of August. Or after. Sorry, not the 3rd of August. Jesus Christ! What comes after September? 3rd of October. Oh! Yes. Hey, pick up the signalman. Perhaps not. Okay. Roll London. The princess. You will have to manage without her, you poor thing. Oh, fuck. You may pick her up again, but only while the salon is open. Is it gonna close? Briefest of farewells, the princess sweeps away into the smog. For a moment, her tiara sparkles in a single beam of distant sunlight. She's left you an invitation. It's to the Red Salon. No further details are given. You have to find it and the princess yourself. The princess is opening a salon in London, a jewel in the city's crown, a bright star shining in the smog. Her ambitions are limitless. Her expression when she suggested it, worrying. Wait, is that? Okay, 24% chance of success. You must wait. Okay. Well. That's pretty neat. Wander the street. How often does one find themselves with a spare moment in London? All the pubs are shut. So too are the salons, parks, gambling dens, honey houses, gin palaces, chop shops, and backstreet bookshops. The ministry have wind of illegality. They are abroad today. Welp. Fuck me, I guess. The Silken Salon, the generous princess, manages many affairs of court. Wait. Is that my princess? What? Cultivates alliances, forms opinions, sets trends, makes introductions, suggests promotions, and dismantles reputations. She attracts rumors like a lantern attracts moths. It said that she fears the light of the suns, and that her gifts invariably destroy the recipients. She can sometimes be found in her salon, where she welcomes visiting captains. Ooh. This is just sovereigns and experience farming. Well. Boring. Okay. And I don't need to hire on crew. Oh, right. Shit, there's more stuff. So this was all just St. Dominic's Station. Demon Sapphire Yard. I should probably repair. Wait, let's see how much money I have. Ooh, 487. That's not a lot. How much am I down? 43 out of 60? Let's see. How much will this be? It'll be 17 in total. 17 times 3. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah. 51 sovereigns. Not the worst. Leave, go elsewhere in London. Okay. Corey's Tobacco Shop. Okay. The sign over the door once read McCory and Son find tobacco, but since then someone has crossed out the word fine in a fit of honesty. Oof. Then on a separate, more ominous occasion, they have crossed out and Son. The building is embarked on a rapid descent into squalor. The paint peels, the windows are caked with grime. Inspect the wares. McCory watches suspiciously as you examine his shelves. Cheap tobacco. Bad prices. The selection is unimpressive as is its quality. Neither Albion nor the Reach has found a genuinely good replacement for tobacco, though increasingly frantic smokers have tried lighting up virtually every example of Skyflora that has been discovered. A few Skyfarers mill about examining the lower grade flavors and speculating on exactly what McCory is cutting them with today. More expensive brands are untouched in their glass cases. You wonder how this place managed to stay open if it weren't for the fact that it is so obviously on the brink of closure, and probably collapse. Huh. Well, I don't know why I was able to come here, but we're here now. Investigate rumors of an underground railway. You've heard of a less than legal organization operating out of the Steam and Sapphire yards. Ooh. They pay for information and may offer work to the bold, the clever, and those willing to displease Her Majesty. Affiliation Villainy 2 or 2 Savage Secrets. Right. Well, get 2 savage secrets, I'd have to go back to fucking the Reach, not the Reach. Yeah, the Reach. And go and fucking hand my port reports in there. Is there anywhere to have my port reports in here? Alright. Luminous festivities. Fireworks for Parliament. Floating Parliament lights to the north of London. Mausoleum lights to the south-southeast of London. I should probably wait on those until I've actually found places. Billfields Market. We'll definitely need that. In Dominic's augmentations. Very nice. I can... Ooh, there's level 3 things. Oh, that's spicy. +7 hold? What the fuck? Holy shit. Wait. And that just goes in the bridge slot. Oh my god. That's hot. Black Jape. Oh my god, that's so hot. Holy shit, I need dollars again. +11 hold? Where does it go? It just goes in one of the fucking auxiliary slots. Holy shitsicles. Jubilee. Fails at 45 plus. Oh, fails at 45 plus. Bah, humbug. Who needs it? Fails are stupid. The Goneril. Crew at 9 plus. Ooh, yeah, I need a different boat for that. Yeah. Oopsie daisies. Crown Miserico Yards. See if there's... Ooh, this is better here. Ooh. Excuse me. A Gravane class Juggernaut. Okay, so hull stays the same. A lot more crew. Less fuel consumption. A lot more health. A lot more health. Holy shit. And we lose 1 gun slot, but we get a heavy gun slot and an additional shield slot, which is kind of spicy. Only 6 grand too. And the bonk. Well, I don't think I need any of that, so I'll just pop it over here. Yeah, you just live there now. Okay. Blip, blip. Yeah. Minus 220. That'll give us 4 and 5. That's not too bad, especially since we're going to be running around with the bat for a while. Makes me sad that I can't buy the stained glass or whatever. So, for now, I think what I need to do is just... fuck. How am I going to sell things? I might actually have to take these. Because if I don't take these, then I don't have income because I don't have port reports to hand in. Shit. Yeah, alright. Luminous festivities. Okay. Royal Society or the Empyrean. Piranesi. Blue Kingdom. Isn't that a bad place? Alright. So, let's look real quick at the map. Brabazon Work World. So I've already been up north pretty far, and there was the wonder there. What's the other thing? Actually, I should probably hop back into the menu here. Ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah, don't need a hire on crew. What the fuck was I doing? Oh, right. Renewed Majesty. Mausoleum lies to the south-southeast of London. Okay, as much as I hate to say, I think I'm gonna try to find the floating parliament. Because, A, I think I know roughly where that might be. Just going off of the biggest Ben, and B, then I'm close to the Reach transit relay, so I can hand things in. It's not the most interesting thing, but I think it's the most economically feasible thing, and I'm tired of sucking. Okay. I just really want dollars. Hello. Nice to see ya. Ministry monitor. Hi. Where are we going? Horological office. Z-Bat! Never mind, not a Z-Bat. Forgot about that shittier bat. What is that? Platform. What? Is that not a port? What's the difference between a port and a platform? I am going the right way, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks like a port to me. Rightio. Ministries. A number of instruments of government are located here. The Horological Office, which regulates time across the Empire. The Office of Works, which ensures the jobs no one else can be bothered with, are done. And the Ministry of Public Decency, which curates the notion of Britishness with the same care a lepidopterist used to pin a butterfly to a board. Ministry of Public Decency. A huge horseshoe-shaped building of white stone, white columns, clocks, and iron gates. The Office of Works. The Office of Works is a bustling bureaucratic enigma. The Royal Horological Office. Tick. Sorry, I didn't say that dramatic enough. Tick. Alright, let's do that one. Tick, 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 Albion's heartbeat. Clocks of diverse size and shape line the walls of the small grey office. Each is meticulously tuned by the Royal Horologists and Inspectors as practice for the thankless, complex task of ensuring the consistency of time across Her Renewed Majesty's territories. Speak to the horologist. He sits hunched in a thick grey blanket, his crow-like stare fixed on a disassembled clock. Its gears are almost too small for the eye to see. One empire, one time, one date. Times change, I have heard. But not if I have any say in it. Reaches for a pair of tweezers, the pincers barely thicker than a human hair. The time in London must be the time in Brabazon, in Whirlbury, in New Winchester, in Lustrum. For the second, it's the privilege and duty of this office to ensure that continuity. He sniffs. A task that was considerably easier before we began spending hours like shillings and sixpences. Now maybe yesterday in one place and next week in another. It is most untidy. Alright, look at the Clock of Albion. From this side is a polished wonder of valves, pendulums, and cogs working in perfect harmony. Breathtaking work of engineering. Only the finest engineers were permitted to work on it. Every component is encased in polished glass. The hands, sharp enough to slice paper, slide between the exquisitely carved numerals with buttered smoothness. Only the second hand is permitted to jump from moment to moment, and does so with the precision of a military march. It's just for tourists, of course, grumbles a bleary-eyed apprentice. Albion's time really based off the old tick-tock man's pocket watch. He keeps us straight. At the time on his 90th birthday when he had one too many and the whole of Albion lost 2 hours. Shit, can't argue with that. Examine the array of clocks. They all have the name of ports within Albion on the Reach. Lustrum, Brabazon, Port Prosper. The current time is right now. Despite the vast distances involved in the complicating effects of local hour usage, all the clocks show the same time. Each of London's territories is expected to run on Albion Standard Time. But London is a long way from them. By being a commandment from the Empress's own lips, it is a law more often breached than observed. As about the nature of hours, their use remains poorly understood. Modest adjustments. The chief horologist doesn't bother to hide the weirdness in his voice. No, despite the imaginative claims of certain penny dreadfuls, hours can't take you back to yesterday nor leapfrog tomorrow. But with the use of hour looms, a week's journey can be made to take a day, or a prisoner can endure the 10 years of a sentence, while only 1 year passes outside his cell. A work-well can perform a month's labor in a week. A lifespan can be stretched. The Empire, madam, runs on hours. Ask about employment. Not just anyone can become a royal horologist. Job for serious people. The chief horologist looks surprised at your inquiry. Horologists tend to be cut from a specific cloth, rather grayer fabric than that worn by a skyfarer. However, you have the right to take the examination if you wish. He blows the dust off a textbook and bids you sit down. No calculation devices or writing implements are permitted. Chief horologist speaks over the book. If the current time in Perturance is exactly 17:15 of the clock, the time in Albion is 18:34. What, pray tell, is the current time in Lustrum? Hurry up. Alrighty. Let me think. Offer them a donation. Wait. So, Perjurance is not the thing that sets standard time. Albion is what sets standard time, so the time in Lustrum is 1834. That is your answer. Very well. We shall continue. And now a tricky one, perhaps, the Chief Horologist coughs. Train from the Brabazon work world arrives at 11:30 in London. Current time shown on the Master Brabazon clock is, he winces, 14:30. The train took exactly 1 hour to make the journey. It does not, of course. I merely offer this as a hypothetical for the sake of testing. What was the exact accurate time of its original departure from work world? Okay, wait. It arrives at 11:30 in London. The current time is 14:30. Takes exactly 1 hour to make the journey. So then... Wait. Let me think. Okay, so the time dilation is Brabazons. So... wait. It takes exactly 1 hour. I assume by Albion standard time, which means it would take about 3 times as long. So... No, it's not 3 times. I don't know why I decided it's 3 times. So... It would have departed at 10:30. Interesting, very interesting. You pause for a moment before writing your answer down. You wait patiently for several minutes, but the third question doesn't seem to be coming. Chief Horologist's eyes have drifted closed. A thin string of drool dribbles from his otherwise dry lips as he snores. Nudges the Chief Horologist. Gently. Bell must be pushing 100. He wakes with a start. Oh, excuse me. He glances at your answers. Well, you seem to have the idea. No point going through all the other 248 questions. Congratulations, you are now officially a horologist. Apprentice 3rd class. He pauses. Speaking of which, I have an assignment for you. Temporal inconsistency. A suitable test of practical skills. Take this pocket watch. It is both your badge of office and your compass, pointing to the correct time. Wear it proudly. Keep it well bound. Do not get it wet. The smaller gears are quick to rust. I have an assignment in New Winchester? What? Why? What's my assignment in what? Royal Horologist's office assignment. I wish this was organized at all. There it is. I'm slipping around the Empire. Your current assignment is in New Winchester. Okay. Love it. Well, I'm a horologist now. Let's see if I can, like, work for all 3. The Office of Works. It's a bustling bureaucratic enigma. Behind its red-bricked flanks toil numberless clerks and surveyors. What mysteries lurk within its memoranda, its chits and its receipts? What exactly are its eponymous works? No one is sure, but in a drafty loading bay, an unflappable foreman purchased supplies to complete the outstanding work orders. Provide the foreman's requirements to earn payment. Offer your services. He sniffs and leafs through a dog-eared ledger. Gainful employment. The Office of Works, God bless her, has very particular requirements. Very particular. Let's have a look. Needs 1 hatch and 1 tale of terror. What is this place? The Ministries. Ministries. Okay. Okay, wait, what? Deliver 1 cage catch and 1 tale of terror to the Office of Works. Cool. Love it. Ask if there are other opportunities available. Ew. Nah. Wait, what? I suppose there's this one, good old 7274-F. The F stands for, well, I'll let you infer. Live specimen of celestial fauna brackets 1 closed bracket. Must be in rude health and of intemperate disposition. I need a tale of terror and a cage catch. Okay, so that's my follow-up. Alright, Ministry of Public Decency. A huge horseshoe-shaped building of white stone, white columns, clocks, and 2 gates. Inside its walls are paneled with dark wood, crimson carpets worn by frequent passage. Flood the floors within... Wait, what? Crimson carpets flood the floor. Within its cubbyhole offices, auditors toil to protect the sensibilities of Londoners here in the heathen sky. Request an appointment. Fucking sure. Come bearing gifts. Cross the foyer and approach the secretary ensconced at a teak desk. He listens to your request with a thoughtful frown. I'd love to arrange an appointment for you with one of our auditors, obviously. My hands are tied. Bureaucracy, you understand? She rolls her eyes, looks around conspiratorially, then lowers her voice. Best thing for someone like yourself to do is gather reports on nearby ports. I'm sure the information office would love to hear them. I can pop your name in this little book and up you go. Oh, sweet lord, I can get port reports. My life is saved. My life is saved. How I would like to how do I not have port reports? I have port reports. Wait, no. Prosper. Am I only able... Oh my god, I'm only able to give Reach port reports in the Reach and Albion port reports in Albion. Oh, that's such bitches. Alrighty. Well, that's bitches. Okay. Now to see where I was going. I guess I'm going this way now. Yeah, probos. Wait, did I not get a port report in London? Literal fucking London? Oh, there's the biggest Ben. Oh, can you kindly get the fuck out of the way? Love it, let's go that way! Okay. My bat is such a sour bitch. Fuck that guy. Nyom. I'm so, like, there's... My sense of scale in this one is so fucking off. Because, like, in the Reach, it's very different because you're just going off of, like, flora and fauna. But this is, like, it's just so completely different. Okay. Well, I definitely took the long fucking way around. Something grave. Up a bottom kitchen! And the boots with the fur. God damn it, I need a saying. What the fuck are you? What the fuck is that? Aside from a big fucking no thank you. No fucking thank you to that. Send out the fucking bat again. See what it has to contribute. Oh, shit. Nah, it's not port. Oh, god damn it. So I'm gonna go up to roughly where the biggest Ben was. Hopefully that big bitch doesn't try to murder me again. And then we'll go from there. We will go from there. At some point I should probably talk to my officers since I've got 2 new ones, but you know, fuck it. The bit between. Right, because that's Brabazon. Little niece. Oh, this is little niece. Very nice. Haha, see what I did there? Very nice. His niece. I'll just see myself out then. Oh boy, are you a bastard? No, you seem to be not a bastard. Rightio. Okay, am I directly north of London? Roughly. So I can probably start sending out the bat. Whoop. Hello. Go see what that is. Well, this is awful. Hello, are you just wreckage? There's few things as spooky as just wreckage floating in space. I'm gonna be real. It's fucky. Don't like it. It just sits there. It doesn't even necessarily drift in a noticeable way. It just sits there. Silent and shredded like the corpse of Fucky Wucky. You can't shoot backwards, it's cheating. Fuck you. Why does this building has teeth? Why does building has teeth? Ah. Is drill. Drill building. Drillding. Why is building? Drill building. Building drilding. Drilding. Have a strong bond the name's the James. Fuck. Blah. Okay. So it's somewhere over here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This seems like a floating parliament sort of situation here. St. Stephen's Gate. Don't love the fact that it's broken, but you know, whatever. It'd be how it do. Boink. I'm guessing this is floating parliament. Yes, it is! Cromwell's Gate, the ancient palace drifts through the void, a monument to British democracy, and the greatness it believes it brought to the high wilderness. An elderly guard watches with suspicion as you dock, but relaxes at the sight of fellow Londoners. Place of Highminster, the Empress shipped to the Houses of Parliament brick by brick from old London to the high wilderness to help her govern. It didn't take long for her to grow weary of the questioning of her authority and have it severed from London. Parliament now drifts free in this distant corner of the sky. It continues to pass laws, but hardly anyone ever pays attention. A welcoming party. Smiling, nervous young people greet you as you disembark. Excuse me, young man in the yellow rosette calls. Excuse me, I'm in need of your time. Report first. Parliament has seen better days. The last bulwark. While the palace is off limits to most, there are always ministers and civil servants, whose busy schedules allow for a moment of free drink. You ask the obvious question. What's the point of Parliament when her renewed majesty never gives her assent to any of its proposed laws? They bristle. Tyrants fall, democracy endures. Okay. A welcoming party. Smiling man wearing the yellow rosette cuts in first. Captain, join our campaign to celebrate Albion and restore old-school patriotism to the land by officially renaming Wednesday as Victoria's Day. Praise her renewed majesty for all she is. Smiling woman working this green rosette effortlessly cuts in. But killing democracy for subjugation? No, Captain. We must make a stand for freedom. We must show the Empress that we will not just sit idle. Join us as we triumphantly rename our precious Victoria sponge to the People's Cake. They look at you with a hungry expectancy. I'm walking. The two of them show no interest in following you. They continue looking for new arrivals willing to take part in the process, presumably ones who don't know full well that Parliament has been in a position to pass laws in years. Explores Trader's Green. It was originally named for Cromwell. Someone clearly holds a grudge. The replanted gardens are a pleasant place to enjoy a walk, though the buildings are out of bounds to casual visitors. The Empress's Gate is particularly fortified by a heavy chain and a padlock too rusted to ever be unlocked. A few protesters are taking a break to picnic on the lawn, away from the guards. Braver and more foolhardy ones sit on the aisle's edge, swing their legs over the sky as they eat their sandwiches. It's near them that you spot the fellow in the suit, swaying uncertainly. His footsteps have taken him precariously close to the edge. Nobody seems to have noticed. Run over to help. He looks like an MP, but even so. Sit back and watch. Mr. Darwin no doubt approve. Yeah, I'm not a dick! Run over to help. He sees you coming. Startled, he steps back and with a drunken cry is gone, over the edge, and soon little but a dot in the swirling clouds of the wilderness. A small army of civil servants soon swarms from the nearest gate, staring over the edge, agreeing what appalling timing and matters the fellow had, and are arguing over whether the most appropriate memorial would be a bronze plaque on a bench, or a new ficus somewhere within the parliamentary halls. A tap on your shoulder distracts you, a tall clerk flanked by two clay men. Excuse us, he glances you up and down. Yes, very suitable. A moment of your time. Okay. He sits at a huge mahogany desk and proceeds down in corridor. The conversation doesn't distract him from writing notes in the margins of endless pieces of paperwork. He pauses scribbling only to sip from a large cup of stone-cold tea, or to scratch his head with his pen's long silver nib. Discuss business. He looks down his nose at you with the grim expression of a headmaster waiting for an excuse to break out his favorite birch rod. Oh, the cup. A moment. You take a seat. Tea? Oh yes, I will call for some tea. The loss of our dear minister for... He hesitates, covertly checking a file. Her durance, yes, is a tragedy. We must move on. You seem just the sort I'm looking for. Lucid, breathing. Have you considered a career in politics? He holds up a hand. No, I do not care about history of affiliations. A bum in the chair will suffice. The Department of Albion Affairs will be a suitable starting point. If you are interested, I will set the wheels in motion. Fuck? Okay. I guess I guess I'm going to perdurance. To get voted in. Fuck? I guess. Observe the people's perpetual protest. A ragtag mob of protesters set up camp on the lawn. No two want the same thing, but the cacophonous chanting is impressive. Parliament has little power, but at least there is a chance it might listen. That is more than the protesters can expect to hear at the Throne of Hours. Protesters raise their voices with a spirit of camaraderie and a united belief that words can still make the world a better place, with neither anger in their words nor violence in their demands. At 3 on the dot, the huge portcullis opens, and the protesters are served tea, scones, and little cucumber sandwiches cut into triangles, a little recognition of the protesters' ongoing service to this most vital part of British democracy. I'm gonna ignore the protest for now. I got shit to do. The crowd continues raging against whatever it is they disapprove of. Leave them to it and return to the quieter, more civilized greenery of the main lawn. Okay. There's... Wow. Just... That was fucking something. This is where they need guns. Ah, it's for Guy Fawkes. Okay, understandable. I'll buy some tea so I can talk to what's-his-fuck. Yes, get to know the fortunate navigator. He often recounts escapades from his last engine, but rarely shares anything from before that. But that will have to wait until next time, because for now, I think that this is a pretty good place to cut it. We have done a lot of exploring, we've done a lot of reading. So, yeah, thank you all so much for following my playthrough of Sunless Skies, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!